What's up, guys? AC Card Shark back again, back with my updated Nintendo Switch collection.
Hello.
Alright guys, so we're just going to run through this real quick, one by one. My Switch collection has grown over the past, however many months it's been, and I just wanted to run through them real quick. They're in no particular order because I don't have them organized or on a shelf or anything like that, so we're going to run through them real quick. Some of them are games that are digital games that have been put out on physical copies, and I've ordered those from companies overseas and or limited run. And some of them are just regular games. So we're gonna run through them real quick. A couple of rare ones right off the bat from Super Rare Games, and that is Snake Pass. Keep it out of the shadows. Snake Pass, that was a digital game that I held back on because I knew eventually it would be put onto a physical copy, and sure enough it was, so I did pick that up, and that was from Super Rare Games. Next one, limited run. I actually got this from GameFly, of all places. They do buy some limited run games, and I get them through GameFly. A lot easier to pick up that way. That is Saturday Morning RPG. It's a great game, awesome game to play. Collector's edition from Amazon, actually. I have not opened it yet. 25th anniversary of Flashback for the Nintendo Switch. It does come with the game in a normal case. It comes with a retro style metal case, a numbered metal card, digital soundtrack, and the game manual. So as you can see, well, you really can't because it sucks. The lighting sucks here, but eventually I'll get set up with good lighting. But collector's edition from Amazon, Flashback 25th anniversary. Another game from limited run, but I picked it up at Best Buy. I do have the collector's edition on the way for this. It has not been shipped yet, but that is Golf Story. Golf Story on the Nintendo Switch. I do have this digitally, but I wanted a physical copy. Next one on the pile is Soldum Drop Connect Erase. I have not had a chance to bust this out yet, but it looks kind of interesting, kind of like a puzzle game. Pretty cool. Next one up, I was disappointed in this one, Sonic Forces. Decent game, just disappointing. Expected more out of it. Splatoon 2. We all know what that is. Another limited run game, that is Thimbleweed Park. Still sealed, as you can see. Thimbleweed Park. Just a regular game, no collector's edition there. Collector's edition of Rocket League, Nintendo Switch. It's funny, I have Rocket League on like 3 different consoles, and I don't play them on any of them, which is weird. Collector's, I did get the collector's edition of this. I did have a video on this a little while back. Shaq Fu, and that is a Legend Reborn. I love this game. I mean, this game is dirt cheap now because it's just, not selling well, I guess. But I absolutely love this game. It's a very, very fun beat 'em up. Short game, but I'm pretty much almost all the way through it. But really, really awesome nonetheless. Definite recommendation if you like beat 'em ups. Another rare one I have not opened, and just because I don't want to open it up, but it's from V-Blank Entertainment. That is Retro City Rampage DX. That's another awesome one to have a physical copy of. Going down the pile here, this is came with collectible keychains. That's Puyo Puyo Tetris. Fun game. It doesn't really hold my attention for too long, but fun nonetheless. One I picked up used, just the game only without all the little toys because I don't need more crap in this room. Starlink: A Battle for Atlas. I picked it up at GameStop, $17.99, plus I think I had a $5 coupon, so I got it for like 12 bucks. Great game, awesome. You don't need any of the toys to play this game. Yes, you won't get power-ups, but you can still play and get through the entire game without it. It's not necessary, so definitely look into that. Sid Meier's Civilization 6. I was waiting for this game from the time they announced it, and it is awesome. I love it. So I love Sid Meier's games, especially Civilization. Namco Museum Arcade Pack. Got this mainly for the fact that it had Splatterhouse on there. All the other games I have like a million different versions of, like Pac-Man and Dig Dug and Galaga and all that stuff, but Splatterhouse is on this, so you can't really go wrong with having Splatterhouse portably. Mutant Football League Dynasty Edition. A lot of fun. A lot of good times in this game. Just an extreme football game where you can kill people. I mean, you kill other players. It's fun. And that is down to like, I think I got it for 20 bucks. The staple of the collection, of course, you have to have it, Super Mario Odyssey. Great game. A little too easy, but good. Super Bomberman R. Got this on launch with a Switch. Not a huge fan of it, but fun. I mean, it's fun. It's just I'm not a huge fan. Stern Pinball Arcade. That is, I got that for 20 bucks, as you can see. Just a pinball game, good times. Sin More X or Sign More X, I don't know how you say it. Just an amazing shooter. If you're into shmups and shooters, that's a definite game for you. And then 2 recent pickups, one for Christmas, and that is Diablo 3. Diablo Eternal Collection, not Diablo 3. Well, it is Diablo 3, but you know what I'm saying. Diablo Eternal Collection. Have not busted it yet, but I am anxious to get into that game. Now, this one I imported from Japan. As you can see on the spine, it is in Japanese. This is a game that came out only digitally, and again, I like my games physical. I got it from PlayAsia.com for a little bit more than what it goes for if you download it, but I'm just happy to have the cartridge and everything else. In Japan, it's called the Capcom Belt Action Collection. It's basically the Capcom like beat 'em up collection, whatever it's called in English. It's Final Fight. It's what else is on this? Final Fight, King of Dragons, Captain Commando, Knights of the Round, Powered Gear, Battle Circuit, and something in Japanese I can't read. But it's all the Capcom beat 'em up games. Again, if you're into beat 'em ups, amazing collection of games. Digitally, you can get it for I think like 20 bucks. I think I paid maybe 25 or 30 for the physical copy, and it took like 3 weeks to get here from Japan. But I did import this from Japan, and so I could have the physical copy on my shelf. This game is part of a collector's edition, which I don't know where the hell I put. You can go back to my old Switch videos. I did get the collector's edition with the statue and everything else. That's Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Absolutely stellar game, well worth the money. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, just a classic, absolutely great. RBI Baseball 2017, not worth the money. Don't waste your money on this. It's pretty terrible. So, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yes, I have Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, but I wanted to get this for the portability. Monopoly for the Nintendo Switch. It's Monopoly. Penny Punching Princess. Pretty fun game. I have not really gotten too deep into this one yet, but it is pretty good. This is The Police. I do have this on PS4, I believe. I got it, again, for the portability factor. Running right through here, we have Cave Story. Absolutely amazing. Finished the entire game. Doom, I have on every platform. It's amazing. Again, for the portability factor, I picked it up. Dragon Quest Builders. Just an amazing game. Again, multiple platforms. Galgun 2, very questionable game, but very fun. It's got some sexual content to it, but it is, sexual themes, we'll say. It's rated M for that reason, but a fun game nonetheless. It'll Do 2. It's interesting. I'm not really a huge fan. Kirby Star Allies. A lot of fun. Love that game. Lego City Undercover. It's, again, the Wii U game, just portable. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't know where my Breath of the Wild game is at the current moment. I couldn't find it, but I do have Breath of the Wild, and then this is the expansion pass case that I got from GameStop. Harvest Moon Light of Hope. Not exactly what I had hoped for in a Harvest Moon game, but it's okay. It's not terrible. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I've had that for a while. Down to the last home stretch here. Wild Guns Reloaded, just a remake of that Super Nintendo classic. Yoku's Island Express, to me, should have been the Indie Game of the Year last year. It got snubbed for, I forget what game won the Indie Game of the Year for last year, but this is an absolutely amazing game. Yoku's Island Express, pick that up if you have a Switch. Dead Cells, absolutely amazing. Just an awesome game. Have not tried this game yet. I have it for the PS4 and now for the Switch. I want to play probably on the Switch just for the portability, but that is South Park, The Fractured Butthole. I have Owlboy, another one from Nicalis. Nicalis games are absolutely great. Undertale, I did pick this up. Got a hard copy while I could find it because it is getting hard to find. Not the greatest of games, but entertaining so far. I'm not really a huge fan though. We have Tiny Barbarian DX, and that is Nicalis as well. Tiny Barbarian, great game. It's like He-Man meets like Roston meets like 8-bit game, kind of cool. Troll and I, it's okay, whatever. You've heard enough about that one. And then we have a game that I really love. It's a platformer, really awesome. Poi. It's just a generic vanilla platformer, but really cool just to get like a new IP and new characters on a good platformer. Another limited run game, that is Night Trap. I have not busted it yet. It's a terrible game, but it's just cool to have on the Switch and on a physical copy like that. And then the last thing I have to show you, I just got recently from Limited Run Collector's Edition, and that is Thumper. the collector's edition of Thumper. I don't even know what it includes, but it was available and I was able to grab a copy, so I did. I'll probably end up busting this open, but Thumper collector's edition for the Nintendo Switch, and that is going to wrap it up, guys. When I edit this video, you'll have noticed it already. I'll have a count going on down the bottom. The final count should be popping up right here. Total number of games in my collection as of right now, and that's going to wrap it up, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed my Nintendo Switch collection update. Stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to be doing some my top games of 2018. I'm going to be doing some more collection videos, trying to get back into the groove here, or back on YouTube, and getting these videos out to you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Till next time, AC Card Shark. Take care.